Why are some green cards being issued by mistake? Recently, green cards are being issued by mistake by US immigration inside the United States. If this happened to you, you gotta watch this video all the way until the end, because I'm gonna explain in what cases immigration is issuing green cards by mistake and what you should do about it. Hello friends, if you're watching this video and you see the title, you know that some green cards are being issued by mistake right now inside the United States. And I'm talking about a few examples, and I'm gonna go through all these scenarios and I'll tell you what you have to do about it if this happens to you, because guess what? If you're getting a green card by mistake, it's gonna hurt you when you apply for your citizenship. And not only you're not gonna get your citizenship, but it could also revoke your green card. So you gotta watch this video all the way until the end to understand what's happening and what you can do about it. So let's talk about some recent cases where people are inside the United States, they're getting their adjustment of status approved, Form I-45, but guess what? Their visas are not yet current. And you know guys, you follow my videos and I explain to you about the visa bulletin where we talk about visas, priority date, and when visas become current. So if you're inside the United States and you're following the dates of action chart, you know that if the date is current, you're eligible to get your green card. But if the date is not current, you're still waiting, that means there's no visas available for you and they shouldn't be approving your case. And guess what? Many applicants are reporting that they're getting their adjustment of status approved even though the priority dates are not current. Now, immigration recently announced a response to that because a lot of immigration attorneys were reaching out and clients were contacting USCIS concerned about it. And the USCIS said this. They said that yes, they're aware that many people are getting their adjustment approved even though the dates are not current at the month when they were approved. However, they're saying that it's not a mistake. They were getting those visas allocated before the priority date were announced for that month. Which means, for example, if you were getting approved for your adjustment of status in November, and in November the dates were not current anymore, USCIS already allocated your visa in late September, beginning of October, which means they already had that number reserved for you. So that was not a mistake. But remember that if you are checking on your priority date and you realize that your dates are not current when you were approved, then what do you do at that point? And most people will contact USCIS to get clarification. If you have an attorney, then the attorney will do that for you. And as a result of those inquiries, USCIS announced that yes, they realized that some people were approved and their dates were not current during that month, but their visas were already allocated the month or 2 months before, and therefore that was not a mistake. But checking on the case is a good thing because you want to make sure that if that green card was approved, it was approved correctly and not by a mistake. Because if your green card was approved by mistake, you will not be able to apply for citizenship. When you do apply for your citizenship, they'll find the mistake and they might cancel your green card. Another example where people are getting their green cards by mistake is the following, specifically for people that are filing the removal of conditions. And let me tell you about that in a second. Before we do that, if you're here for the first time, please click the notification bell, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. And also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. As always, if you need help with your immigration matters, send me a text to 619-483-4549 or go to www.immigrationasap.com and leave your details right there. So let's talk about another example where green cards are issued by mistake. So you're married to a US citizen, you married less than 2 years, you're now filing the removal of conditions, you filed that, and instead of giving you a 2-year green card, they issue a 10-year green card. That is a mistake. It's a mistake because you're not eligible for the 10-year green card. You should be getting a conditional green card. And sometimes USCIS makes the mistakes. So what you have to do, as soon as you get a green card for 10 years, which is not supposed to be sent to you, you should contact USCIS. You should send them a copy of the green card and say, hey, I'm not supposed to get this green card. I'm supposed to get a conditional green card because I need to remove conditions, right? And so if you're just, finish your interview and you got this green card for 10 years where you're supposed to get a 2-year green card, you need to contact USCIS. You have to send that green card back and they should send you the correct one. Because guess what? If you get a 10-year green card, then you're not going to be able to file a removal of conditions. If you're not going to be able to file a removal of conditions, then when you apply for citizenship, big problems will happen and they might rescind your green card or require you to have a full interview during your citizenship because you never had a removal of condition procedure. So you got to be diligent. If you're working with an attorney, the attorney should catch that. But if not, and you end up going to the citizenship interview and your green card was issued by mistake, you have a wrong green card, then either they will conduct a full interview for your green card or they will ask you to go through a procedure to be able to file for the correct green card. So remember, mistakes do happen. The recent mistakes that we've seen, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, is that people getting their adjustment of status approved, but their priority dates are not current. And immigration said in most cases, these were not mistakes because they were able to allocate the visas before the date the visa bulletin was announced. But you still have to check with USCIS. You still have to contact them to verify that it's okay. And if they give you the clearance, then you're good to go. And if you get a green card that is supposed to be conditional, but it's a 10-year green card, you gotta let them know as well so they fix the mistake so you won't have problems when you apply for your citizenship. Let me know in the comments. Did you get a green card by mistake? Did you fix it? I would love to know about that. And always remember, once again, if you need help with your immigration matters, send me a text, 619-483-4549. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.